Akamai has been in business since 1998, and it was the world's first content delivery network. The co-founders of Akamai said, as the internet starts to grow, it will be almost impossible to have a single web server or even a cluster of servers handle the traffic from multi-millions of connections coming in at the same time. What if we were able to take edge servers, we've deployed over 250,000 of them, geographically dispersed around the world closest to where the pockets of internet users are, to give you faster responses from that web server that you have to go back to, even faster than the internet can provide it by itself. As we started having more and more questions and comments from our customers saying, if we're under attack and you guys are delivering, the content for our web property, can you provide web application firewall inspection services and, other IP reputation services on top of what you're already doing? The beauty is we see about 25 to 30% of the world's web traffic every day come across our platform. So there's major amounts of insights that we can take to give us valuable decision-making abilities to say, this is bad traffic, and then allow the customer again to control those knobs and dials, so to speak. So block that traffic. And we're actually blocking it, again, at the edge of the internet closest to where the attack originates. So instead of having everything come down the pipe and funnel into the connection of the circuit going to your data center and then block it at a firewall there, our firewalls are right down the street from where the attacker is located. Over the years as well, we've expanded into protecting businesses from downtime, against DDoS attacks and IP-based DDoS attacks as well as enterprise services to make sure that employees working from home can do that securely and they have a good user experience.
I wonder if I could get your expertise on how the sector has changed in recent years and how has that shaped your digital strategy?
Yeah, I think something that's interesting is that, many organizations, even prior to the whole COVID thing that's happening, were pushing this digital first strategy or digital transformation strategy. And the goal there is basically saying, pretty much like the early co-founders of Akamai said, which are, if you have to come all the way back to our data center, we're already losing because our users are more remote, more dispersed geographically, and have more requirements to access content as though it were SaaS content, right? Like web-enabled content. So that's been a big change over the years, which is basically saying, how do we help support our customers who are going through their digital transformation strategy? How do we support them with our platform capabilities to make sure they can do so securely and quickly?
Well, how would you describe the partnership? And for you, how important is close collaboration to any successful project?
Well, it's definitely very important for Akamai to partner with Bell Canada. First of all, because of Bell Canada's relationships with all the customers in Canada, and second of all, because again, there are certain things that Bell Canada is going to want to kind of focus in on and deliver in terms of what the specific needs of their customers are. So whereas, we might be looking at maybe a generic web delivery for one customer, if Bell Canada is working heavily in the financial services industry, they're going to want, web application firewall inspection. They're going to want protection against bots and DDoS attacks, etc. So we partner with Bell to be able to deliver those services to their customers.
And what do you see as the key trends or technologies that will be key to your future development at Akamai? And how do you think that those could contribute to the partnership?
Yeah, we've already seen a great successful partnership just in the increase of the works from home world in which we live in right now. Many companies are kind of pushing out to mid-2021 to have any of their employees come back. Some are even saying they're never going to come back to working in the office. But again, the challenges are still there, right? So how do people work remotely without, right? Because if everybody has to come back into the corporate infrastructure to access these trusted applications, how do we make sure that while those trusted applications are being accessed, that the remote connectivity is not providing any additional risk to the trusted environment within the corporation? So we've been working together to expand this zero trust methodology, which is kind of a SASE model, which effectively says, listen, as you connect from the outside and you come to the inside to an application, you're not going from an untrusted into a trusted. Everything is considered untrusted.